Greetings, Mega Man fans, and welcome back to the Mega Man Rock Force LPA. In this episode, we'll be taking on Virus Man. Formerly a doctor robot, now that he's joined the rebellion, he's been putting his medical talents to far more dangerous use. This stage is gonna be a bit of a doozy. Maybe. So, that enemy down there is a phage. If it, or along most of the other enemies, hits you, well, I hope you like reverse controls. And those enemies that I just mercilessly annihilated with, like, no remorse, those were Rotomotas. They move towards you at a fairly slow pace, and if they hit you, they infect you. They also have a tendency to come in these nice little flops. Oh. Ha. Ha! I normally have a fair amount of trouble with that section, but I suppose this time I was fortunate. And that E-tank is a good thing to have, I want it. So, these enemies right here, I call them Petri fish. When they're in the water, when they're in their little, tanks, they aren't vulnerable. However, once outside them, you can kill them just fine. Petri fish actually don't have the ability to infect you, much to my own surprise. Nor does these returning Sniper Joes. Thank goodness for that. That would be, a terrifying thought, trying to fight these things with reversed controls. Ow. Okay, that's the Petri fish room done. Also, be wary of those broken, pointy things. Those are the instant death spikes. Broken, pointy things. The glass. And Yoku Blocks. We didn't see them anywhere in Dr. Wily's final attack, but they're present now. And with Rotomotas, too. Always a joy. Fortunately, these are probably one of the more merciful sets of Yoku Blocks. This last one is the only one that ends up being a real trick. I'm always nervous around that spiky ceiling there. But I've been getting a lot better at it than I used to be. And now we have a combination of Sniper Joe and Phage. First one's not so bad, but this second one appears to want to fall through ladders, okay? I'm not complaining! In fact, if anything, it was kind of amusing. I couldn't take the circumstances. Anyway, in that pipe that I just destroyed, these enemies called breakouts. They infect you as they spiral around and around. And that was an iron. We'll get to see more of it a little later on in this stage. So, once you break the pipe, the enemies within it start to, well, spiral around like that. If you know where to place yourself, though, they can be dodged, assuming you don't just kill them, which is a perfectly legitimate tactic. And now we can get a little more chance to show off Iron. When he locks onto you, he drops those 3 little droplets, and, well, that happens if he passes above you. Moves about left and right on the ceiling normally, but if his eye goes wider, that means he's seen you. Yes, that's right, Irons are an awfully expressive sort. Bit interesting, I admit. I'm actually kind of surprised by it. And yeah, we're at the boss. Virus Man's stage is the shortest of the 8 Robot Master stages. a pleasant thing given reversed control shenanigans. Like, I've got to admit, I have a harder time dealing with those compared to basically any other gimmick I've seen, at least thus far. They are very, very tricky. And Virus Man himself, of course, he has the ability to reverse your controls just the same as his minions. By doing that, his torso, when separate from his body, is infectious. Those little fluke minions of his, though, are not. Oh, great. Are you gonna do your other attack at all, mate? I'll let you live. I'll force you to live if I have to. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to actually let you live. Ah, crap. Ah, well, there it is. Ah, that's a pity. So yeah, proof of concept, he can infect you with his spinning torso. His other attack is the virus outbreak, where he spins his torso into the air, and then it's the breakout enemies from his earlier in his stage. If you know how to deal with them, you could deal with them. You could deal with them again here. He's not too terribly bad once you learn him. I mean, I almost perfect ran him, but not for the fact I decided to let him live. Bad idea, that. Oh well. And with that, we have rescued Dive Man. And we've received the Virus Outbreak, which is the game's proper shield weapon. I say proper since Pulse Stopper works just as well. Oh, I said just as well, but actually this one works better. Whee! Anyway, it's a fairly effective shield weapon. Very sturdy and has a lot of uses to it. Though, of course, be cautious while using it. It does take a while to return to you. And Dive Man. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick moment to show him off. Dive Man. He's a bit of a slower robot. Oh, and don't be fooled by the slide. He can slide under crevices just fine. His weapon are these missiles that he fires from his chest. If you up-fire, you can fire these homing missiles that will actually turn to strike enemies. Always nice. And downfire is a potent dash attack. However, your dash attack, which thankfully makes you invincible, and your dive missiles cost weapon energy, so you can't simply abuse them. Dive Man's not bad. As long as you keep your weapon energy up, he can still be a fairly effective character. It's just a little slow. However, if you get him underwater, his attributes change. If I recall right, he at least speeds up. So, when I actually get a proper water level, and yes, there is one in the game, I'll show off what Dive Man is actually capable of. Because he's a lot better in water levels. So with that, I have shown all that I have to show this round. So, thank you very much for watching, and in the next episode, we'll be taking care to watch just how many things we've got running at once. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I shall see you for the next one. Until then, goodbye!